Fear is a universal emotion that is recognizable to anyone in the world and is critical for survival. Fear is experienced in situations that threaten happiness and safety, such as spiders, clowns, being chased, falling, heights, needles, and death. When fear occurs, one may experience the following symptoms of sweating, chest pain, tremors, dizziness, decreased sex drive, irritability, increased muscle tension, rapid breathing and breathlessness, heart palpitations, increased blood pressure, numbness, nausea or diarrhea, chills, hot flashes, and weakness. There are 6 steps to the unthinking response of fear. Sensory data, which is usually auditory in the case of fear, is sent by the body to the thalamus. Then the data is sent from the thalamus to a specific part of the cortex and to a small part of the midbrain called the amygdala. When the data is sent to the cortex, it would normally be processed and thought about. When the data is sent to the amygdala, it does a quick threat assessment where it compares the senses to our stored fear responses. If any of these fear responses are triggered, the amygdala has to quickly react. It reacts by flooding the cortex with chemicals that blocks the slow thinking process. As a result, our body reacts without thinking about the action, for example, like jumping into a pool to save a drowning victim. Like the unthinking response, also known as the low road, the thinking response, known as the high road, also begins in the thalamus. After the stimulus is sensed, the thalamus sends this data to the hippocampus and sensory cortex, where the information is processed using judgment and reason. The hippocampus actually tests the stimulus by seeing whether or not it remembers this experience or one like it. The information is then sent to the amygdala, which then knows if there is really something to fear. Based on this message, the amygdala lets the hypothalamus know whether or not the fight or flight response should continue. When there is a stimulus that causes fear, both pathways begin at the same time. Because the low road is quicker, the unthinking response is the first reaction. Then the thinking pathway catches up and assesses the situation, letting the subject know if they need to be afraid or not. This is demonstrated in the following video.